Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hi, man. Yo, sometimes I be surprising myself with how high I can make my voice go. But hey, friends, we back with another podcast topic. I need some theme music. Like I need a theme song. Speaking of music, pause. Okay, we're back now that I got some music flowing. I be needing a vibe. I hate that I can't post my stuff on YouTube because of the music thing. It's like copyright issues. So let's hope that this mic doesn't pick up the music that's playing in the background because I really don't want it. Anyway, the podcast topic for today is creative. Another thing before I start, I wanted to have like someone else here so I can have like banter and we can feed off each other's energy and just get a good conversation going. But none of my friends care about me. It's like, no, they do care about me. They just so busy. I hate being an adult. It's like, why are you not free when I'm free? But anyway, the topic is Philly creatives supporting creatives. Why is it that Philly creatives don't support other Philly creatives? And when I say creatives, I mean people who paint, people who sing, people who put music together, people who act, people who sell clothes, people who model. Um, it's such a huge umbrella of creativity. People who do anything, people who fucking can make them balloon arches. That's a creativity. Like that's creativity is what I meant to say. I don't know, cause that's a talent that I don't have. I can't do that shit. But anyway, now I thought of this because I was thinking of New York Fashion Week and I was having a conversation with someone about New York Fashion Week and I was thinking to myself, why is it that all of us Philadelphians are so hyped and so not all of us, but a lot of us are hyped and so eager and ready to go to the New York Fashion Weeks or the LA Fashion Weeks or the Paris Fashion Weeks or shit like that. Like to us that's big. That's like a big thing. But why is Philly's not a big thing? Like why is it that we don't look at our own shit as a big thing? Because if we did, then people outside of our city would also. Why is it that people don't support fucking each other? Why is it that we don't support Felicia? Here's the thing that I've came up with. I think that even a little shit like reposting your friends shit, like whatever they're selling, whatever their brand is, whatever they need promoted. Philadelphians don't go out of their way to be hype or promote other people's stuff. For one, is dick eating. Um, I don't know, man. That Philly is so weird. It's dick eating. You can't even show love to people because it would be considered dick eating. But I don't know. If you don't look at it that way, then it's not dick eating. It's like I'm showing love because I want to show love, and I have the platform too. So why don't I do it? Another reason I think people don't support other Philadelphians because it will fuck up their aesthetic. It will mess up their aesthetic. People build up this image of themselves. Even myself, I have an aesthetic, and I have a brand. And other people have an aesthetic and they have their brand, and people be feeling like if I promote your brand, then it's gonna take away from my brand or my aesthetic. Like that's not a part of my aesthetic, so I can't do that for you. And that's corny. That's whack as fuck. That's so whack because you should be able to really do whatever you want on your platform. And I guess not supporting other people is what you want to do, but that's lame. That's super fucking lame. Now, I started thinking to myself, like, what is this? What is something that, well, as I'm having this conversation with my friend, I'm thinking, like, what is something that we could possibly do? Like, what is this something that we can do here in Philadelphia to create spaces for creatives to create spaces for people to come together and put events together. Okay, before I even jump into this, I have an example. I know this I know some people in Philadelphia who are designers, I guess. They are designers. That was shady. I'm talking about I guess. No shade. No shade. They're designers. And they will pay and you know promote their shit to other cities. Like they'll pay whatever the fee is out other cities to get their shit booming. But in Philly, they not. You won't even support your fucking neighbor. You won't even support your neighbor who's putting an event together at the Met here in Philly. Say your neighbor putting an event together here at the Met in Philadelphia, but someone else is having an event in New York. I bet you the Philly person gonna pay for the fucking event in New York because it's New York, opposed to paying for it here in Philly and it be at the Met, because to us in Philly, the Met, that shit ain't nothing. It's just another little place in Philly. But it should be something that's like, this is a space where big things happen, I guess. I don't know. For real. To get back on track, what is it that we could do to support our city? I was thinking well, this is something I got from someone else, a fashion house. I don't even know what a fashion house is, but I wish that we did have like more houses in Philly. Like I've been out for like maybe like 4 or 5 years now. I've been out for like 6 years now. Damn, I've been out for like 6 years now. Anyway, I've never been to a ball. I literally still don't. I have one queer friend. I have a bunch of queer friends, but that are male. I only have one male queer friend. I just haven't been like in the scene, and that's crazy because we should have so much fucking freedom and so many like places that are like welcoming to art, to any type of art, any type of fucking creativity. And I have not been immersed in that at all in Philly. And it's because we look at other cities as the place to go to get these cultural experiences, and we should be creating them, or we should be celebrating them here in our own city. I also think that we should have more free pop-up shops. Like if I put an event together and I rent out this big venue space, me personally, this is just the kind of person that I am. I'm going to invite other people to come promote their shit for free. No charge. No charge. That's just me though, because I'm looking to profit off of what I have to sell. Um and even though I could profit off me selling selling this space to you, I don't want to, because why? For money, I guess. Bitch, for money, that's why. But I don't know. I just wish that we had more free opportunities. Like I'm gonna create more free opportunities. Like I said, when I do a pop-up shop, the next one, that shit gonna be free. That shit gonna be free. Come in, set up your shit. Please be respectful. Please be presentable, and you good. If we had more free spaces, then I think it would be easier for a lot of people. It's crazy that we as Philadelphians understand the struggle, but when it comes time to help other motherfuckers, it's like, bitch, I don't understand that struggle. Like, I need what I need. But damn, that's crazy because that's the cycle. It's like, bitch, I'm struggling too, so I need what I need from you the whole time you struggling, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I think that a lot of us would go further if we supported each other. Now, here's if we supported each other in a positive way. Here's an example. Now, if I'm on Instagram and I'm partying and I'm out and I'm doing this and that, I bet you the next morning I get maybe a good 20 DMs saying like, hey, I want to go out, I want to party with you, you so fun, you so this, you so that. Hey, da 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 da, just going up. Just going up just because I'm out getting drunk, shaking their ass, fucking being ridiculous. Now, that same day I can post my business or something related to my brand and everybody will click, 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 click right past that shit. They'll click right past it. Even if they click and they see it, it doesn't coincide with what they have going on, so they can't support it. It's like I can't repost this for you, or I can't even take my time to press the fucking like button on this for you. I can't do that for you. And that's wow. That's crazy that people do that. But people will do that for people outside of our city. They'll do that shit for people outside of our city. They'll literally travel all the way outside of our city and pay the fucking utmost price for something that they could have got here in Philly, but it was from Philly. So it's like, no, I can't do that. Or it's from someone that they can't or don't believe in. It's like, I can't believe in you, or I don't believe in what you got going on, so I'm not going to support it. Or I don't want it to go further than you think it can go, so I'm not going to support it. And that's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy work. Now, I do get that people pay for the quality of work. So, if you finding better quality in LA or fucking wherever, if you're finding better quality out there, then by all means, do your thing. But if you can find the same quality of something here in Philly from someone who is close to you, or someone you have a connection with, or someone you have a connection to through someone else, why not support them? Why not? It's ridiculous. We really gotta do better as a people. We got to do better as a people. I'm excited to drop this episode because I've been wanting to get on Instagram and talk shit and be messy and da 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 da. Because lately I've been posting my own shit, like trying to support, like promote my own brand and get my own like name out there. And in the beginning, it started off as like a lot of my friends reposting my shit, a lot of my friends liking it, a lot of my friends just being supportive. But now it done dwindled down to only two of my friends who like my shit and support it. And have the time to repost and that's crazy. And I be trying to figure out like, what am I doing? Like, do these people not like me? But it's not that they don't like me, it's that they don't trust my vision, or they don't want to see my vision go far because it will harm them in some way. But people gotta stop looking at shit like that. Look at shit like, people know me. People know me, like, for real. You gotta look at that shit like, if this nigga go far, I know I'm gonna be somewhere with him. I know that nigga is somehow gonna make sure I'm good. That's just the kind of person I am. And not saying I can make sure the whole world is okay or every single person I know is good, but if I got it, you got it. If that makes sense. If I got it, you got it. That's just how I am. That's how I was raised. That's why I have this mindset of, I thoroughly enjoy and love supporting other people. I genuinely enjoy it. It doesn't take away from me in any way. It actually motivates me. Um, but yeah. Now that I'm getting to a point where I'm wrapping this up, I do want to add my random facts. I just like random shit, and I like knowing random things. I like random facts. I like random facts. Um, First random fact: sea turtles lay false eggs in order to create space for the other eggs to hatch underground. All right, I don't know if that even makes sense. So they're laying the eggs in this in here, instead of laying all positive eggs that all have, babies in them, positive eggs. When they start to hatch, it will be no space. There would be no space. They would literally just be compacted underground. Like they would just be compacted in the dirt, in the fucking sand, basically. And that would make it harder for them to breathe and dig out. They, the moms lay false eggs, so when they do hatch, the other eggs, like they just they just basically holding up space. The eggs that just have air in them, the false eggs. They're just holding up space down there. So once the ones hatch, and they start to climb their way out, it's space in the fucking little nest. I guess it's space and like air and oxygen and room to move around because there are false eggs. There are eggs that didn't hatch, or if they did hatch, they didn't have anything in it, so it's just creating little pockets, basically. I'm all hype. My other random fact, I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but it was Black History Month, and that's not what I meant to say. I don't know if a lot of people know this random fact, but I'm doing the random fact because it was just Black History Month, and I feel like nobody was giving it up for Black History Month, for real. It just wasn't given what needed to be gave, and I was supposed to drop this in February, but the random fact: Harriet Tubman had serious mental health issues and struggled with learning because of a brain injury she just sustained as a child. She was basically retarded. You can't say that no more. She was basically okay. Harriet was basically not the brightest bulb in the bulb box. However it goes, not the brightest light bulb in the house. However the saying go. Because I don't remember how the story happened exactly, but something knocked her upside her head when she was a kid, and she was in a coma for a while. She was knocked the fuck out for a while. They didn't have like modern medicine, of course. They had modern medicine back then. But yeah, she was knocked out for a while. My girl was real sick. She was real sick. I was watching Drag Race recently, and one of the girls played her on Snatch Game. And I be thinking about that, like if I was ever on Drag Race, I would play Harriet Tubman also, but I know how I would play her. The girl who played her, she didn't do good. She did horrible. Actually, she did horrible, but I'm not saying I would do great, but I know how I would play the character of Harriet Tubman. And maybe I'll do a reenactment one day. Yeah, maybe I'll do a reenactment one day for you guys. But that is all. That's all. Goodbye, friends, and until next time.